good morning, friends. How is everyone doing this morning? So let's try this again this morning, okay? We're going to try and go over the second half of my D-stash boxes. Um, looks like I have a couple people watching. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Um, and hopefully we don't have all that buffering that happened yesterday. We'll see. We will see. Okay, I'm just going to get started because I do have to finish up by 8 o'clock because I go to breakfast with my husband. We have a routine every weekend. Oh, good. Thank you, Carol, and welcome back, my friend. All right, Carol, let me know if it starts to buffer for you. Okay. Oh my goodness, we'll see how it goes. I think it's our internet provider here. It had been good for a while, but it started getting glitchy again because I'm directly connected via Ethernet, or we have a new router. So it shouldn't be my stuff. I think it's them. But let's get started. So box number 8 has a lot of critter type goodies. So let's take all those out. Like I said, I was trying to kind of make them a little bit themed, so things went together. Um, I did the best I could on that. Okay, papers and goodies. And um, I got lots of goodies here, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start with I have another crafty crew kit. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Jenna. Hi, Ruby D. How are you? Good. So glad you can hear me. So this crafty crew kit has critters in it. So you have these little camping themed critters and this camping themed stamp set. We have this stencil with stars and dots, this adorable going camping pattern paper. My goodness, it's too early. Words are hard. And then there's a little container of like camping sequins and goodies. There's clay bits and sequins in there. Really cute. I had fun playing with this set, but I want it to go on to a good home where someone else can enjoy and do some fun crafting. Okay, let me start with all these stamping and die goodies. And this box is leaving a shadow, so I'm going to move it in a second. All right. So we have this Colorado Craft Company. This is another Anita Jensen stamp set. This one is I don't remember the name of it. It's probably in here. Recharge. So you have the stamps and the coordinating dies. Then I have this small Colorado Craft Company stamp set. It's a little mermaid tail. I don't have dies for it. This is Mermazing Mini. This one, I got duplicates of this one, so I never used this one. This is brand new. This is the Make-A-Wish Mini from Colorado Craft Company. Then we have, hold on. Yes, this is box 8, Carol. This is box 8. So we went through boxes 1 through 7 yesterday, and we're going to try to do 8 through 14 today. Jana, so what I'm doing is, let me go over that. I'm sorry. I think a lot of them have cat scrappiness stuff, Jana. Each box has over $400 worth of product in it, of goodies, stamps, dies, stencils, pattern paper, all kinds of stuff. I'm selling each box for $150. And that includes shipping because that's a flat rate box and it's only US. So if I have any international viewers, I'm sorry, but this is for US only. And so what'll happen is Email me, and my email should be in the description box. If it's not, I'll add it. And it's first come, first serve. So first one to claim a box, and I'll respond and let you know, okay, you're the first one to claim this. Here's my PayPal information. And then once I get the payment, I'll ship it the next business day. So hopefully that's easy to understand. I hope. Okay. Oh, thanks, Jenna. I'm glad you're here, my friend. So more goodies. This is little cat scrappiness. It's in the doghouse dies. This was really cute. I had fun using this one. So you can make a little doghouse. Here's a little fire hydrant. Really cute. And I used also for this these little, like a dog. What's it called? Build a possum dog dies. So those two are cat scrappiness. I have this stamp set from I think this was Crafty and Kimmy. I think. Not sure. Um, and these are little narwhals. Really cute. So I have that one. This one is from Artful Angel. This is a beautiful little peacock. I had fun coloring this one. I think I used this one a couple of times. Then we have another Colorado Craft Company here. And this one is Ice Cream Day. I do not have the dice for this one though, but it's really cute. Then we have this little, the rabbit hole designs. This one's so cute. Clarence Good Egg. There's little Clarence painting his Easter egg. Here's another die from Cat Scrappiness. This is a little cat, and there's these two little butterflies. Here's a stamp set, and this does have the dies to go with it. So this is a Possum Cats stamp set from Cat Scrappiness. This one is Possum Cat Sentiments stamp set and dies. Here's a Pink and Main stamp set with his cute little unicorns. It's the Chasing Rainbows. And this one has the dies as well. Here's another Pink and Main. And this one is Rainy Day. And I also have the dies. Another Pink and Main. This one is Diggity Dog. And you can tell I didn't even open this one. It has the dies as well. Then, I'm not packaging this right. Here's another stamp set from Cat Scrappiness. This is Possum Dogs, and this has the dies as well. Then there's this fun background stamp. It has all these little paws and hearts on it. It's the Possum Love backdrop die. This one's really cute. Then we have the Possum or Paw Print 6x6 stencil, also by Cat Scrappiness. And the Dog Bone stencil from Cat Scrappiness. And then we have the Fishbone stencil and the Ball of Yarn stencil. So you can see there's like a theme with all of these dogs and cats and critters. This one is the, what is it? I think it's Rainbow Sentiments. Rainbow, what is it? Rainbow Bridge Sentiments. And it has the dies as well. Then this one is the Possum Dog Sentiments. And it has the dies too. Papers, friends. I have some Doodlebug paper here. This Kitten Smitten pattern paper. It's almost full. I might have used a couple sheets out of it. Excuse me, guys. Early in the morning. Love Cats from Not Too Shabby. And then there's some ephemera to go with it too. This one's really cute. I did use some of the paper here. These are from Cat Scrappiness. It's her like no shed glitter. It's not really glitter. It's printed, so it looks like glitter. But this is a silver pack. This one is the gold glitter pack. And this one I have a clip holding it because it came apart. That's pretty. I have no idea, guys, how hard it was to get rid of paper pads. Shark Attack. This was, I think, a 12 by 12 that I cut down to 6 by 6 because I had made something themed for one of my grandkids a few years back. Probably, let's see, this was for the one that's eight right now. 8? So probably when he was 3, so 5 years ago. This one is just some random papers. It's just a few sheets in there. I don't know what paper pad it was from. Then I have this one. It's really cute, guys. It's the Winnie the Pooh Little Prince. I think I got this at a yard sale. So there's the Winnie the Pooh prints on this side, and then it's a solid on the opposite side. So you have different colors. And this, I know there's a lot of Winnie the Pooh papers out there right now, and people are probably saying, "Why are you getting rid of that?" I have too much stuff, guys. I have to be honest with myself. And then this is another one of those glitter packs from Cat Scrappiness. And I use some of those. Okay, let me check if there's any more. Yeah, the cats and dogs are fun, huh? Okay, this was box 8, friends. Okay, so let me put my little sticky back on there so I know it's box 8. And we'll get to box 9. Hopefully I don't knock things down. I'm stacking them up pretty high. So box 9 is, a lot of sentiments. So you know how you get those stamp sets that are all sentiments? So I have a bunch of those. And a lot of pattern paper. Okay. Let's just dig everything out and move the box to the side. All right. How are we doing? Everything's still looking okay? Yeah, it looks like it. I have my iPad right in front of me because I didn't do that yesterday, and I should have, where I can see my YouTube channel running, and I'll kind of see if it starts to buffer. So far, it looks okay on my end. This is the Everything Together stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. Then we have, let's see if I have any bigger ones back here too. This one is Colorado Craft Company, and this one is, what is this one? Best Friends Forever. Best Friends Forever. Really cute. Okay. Then I have, let's see, let's go through the stamps. Here's another big one. This one is another Simon Says stamp. This is Love You Very Much. And then this is a Hedgehog Hollow Christmas Sentiments. This is some goodies from Love from Lizzie that I got. These were a few papers and some, in fact, this goes over here. I'll show you that in a minute. This is W+9 biggest fan. I like that Love You sentiment I used a lot. This is another W+9 Love Mom. This one was from scrapbook.com. Get off the computer, go make something. And I think it has the dies. It should. I see a magnet sheet back there. Yeah, it has some dies to go with it. This is Paper Smooches, Slang Gang. This one is Hero Arts Hand-Drawn Everyday Messages. Also has a cute little butterfly and heart there. Kind of a sketch look to them. Then this one is the Hero Arts Anything Can Happen. And I know, guys, a bunch of people are over watching Call Me Crafty Al right now. I didn't realize she was going to be live. I didn't check last night when I said I would come back on today, but I said I would be here at 7, so I'm here. This is Mama Elephant Bling. This one is honeybee stamps, bless your heart. I don't have any dies for this one. So bless your heart. This is my favorite things for the boys. And no, I don't have any dice for this. This is, what is this? Stampendous. Discovered today. I don't remember where I got this one. You're invited. What does BB stand for? I don't remember. Because when I was first storing all my stamps, I was labeling everything and putting the company and then the name of the stamp set or die set or whatever. And then I have a spreadsheet that kind of lists what all my little initials were for, but I didn't pull it up and I don't know what that is. B, 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 B. I can't think of it. The Stamps of Life, Smile. This one is A Love from Lizzie, and this is kind of New Year's sentiments. That'll go with that paper I pulled out earlier. Dare to be Artsy, Single Greeting. This is a Colorado Craft Company, and this one is Thinking of You. This one is Artful Angel, Happy Hugs, Big Happy Hugs. And then I have this embossing folder. It's like an alphabet. Let's see if you could tell. Alphabet embossing folder. Bought at a yard sale. This spellbinders. Why am I getting rid of this? Oh, I have two. That's why. And then this is months. So it has like all the months here and then date, the numbers. So you could put like, let's say we put my birthday, December 23rd. So this is from Sizzix, Cuttlebug, Spellbinders. Kind of cute. All right. Then we have some papers. So here's that ephemera and some of the pattern paper that's that New Year's theme that goes with that stamp set. Another Doodlebug paper pad. This is a Hello Sunshine. Here's some more random papers. I don't know where they're from. They're probably, I think they're Lawn Fawn. This is more Doodlebug that I was just throwing randomly in here. I think, oh, here's the cover. Here's the cover. A second, guys. This one is Sugar Shop. There we go. Then we have Floral Graph Rainbow Petite Prints. There's not a lot in here, but there's still some left. Hoppy Easter from Doodlebug. Pot o' Gold from Doodlebug. Here's some scraps. I don't know which paper pad this was. I didn't even keep the cover sheet. This one is Anchors Away. This one is Simply Spring. So there's a lot of Doodlebug in this box, guys. Spring Garden. Fairy Tales. And I don't know if you've heard, but who was I watching? Oh, I don't remember. But I guess they're not going to be making the 6x6 anymore, and it's a 6x8 instead. And then they're still doing their 12x12 papers. So I might have to grab some of the 6x8 because I was seeing, who was it? Might have been Christy Marcotte that was doing it. But on the 6x8, when they have like their cut aparts, they're a little bit bigger, but not as big as the 12x12. So those would probably be perfect for card making. This is Puppy Love. I Love Travel. This is a Recollections one I picked up years ago. And it's not like a thick cardstock. It's a lighter weight paper. Does it say on here? It does not. but I mean, you can see it's lighter weight, but you can use it as like some background layers. Echo Park, Celebrate Easter. This one is only a few sheets. Echo Park, Summer Dreams. I had 2 of these, so that one's going. Echo Park, Wish Upon a Star, and Doodlebugs, Take Note. All right, that was box 9, my friends. Let me grab box 10. I do have them sitting in order now. Did that at least. This is, I think everything cat scrappiness, or mostly cat scrappiness. So let's take a, mostly, not every, mostly cat scrappiness. Let's take a peek at what I put in here. So I used to be on their design team. And so I have a lot of cat scrappiness stuff. And you think with everything I've put in boxes that's everything. Nope, I still have more. So, okay, this one is Simple Sentiment. So this is like one stamp that you stamp all the sentiments, and then here's the die to cut them all out. That's just pretty good to get all your goodies, all your sentiments stamped and cut in one swoop. This one is Lola the Giraffe. Cute little stamp. I have this other quokka. I think it's a floral quokka. I don't remember the name, to be honest. Really cute though. There's crafty quokkas. This one I do have dies for. So Kat has a bunch of quokka stamps and papers and fun stuff in her store. This is Happy Day. So this has a bunch of, so you could put happy retirement, happy Valentine's. You could put happy crafting. It's a good versatile set. This one is Sweet Tweets stamp set. No die for this one. This one is, what is this? Butter Me Up stamp set. And then this is Ray. I don't remember the name of all of them, guys, and I don't have them written down all of them. But this is I did look them up, and I will type up that list that I showed you yesterday, like this, so you could see the names of them. Most everything I was able to find. So there's a few things that I couldn't. But this is like an A2 panel that you can cut out. This is like a quilter's die, kind of cute. Here's an alphabet die, stitched alphas dies. This one, I don't know the name. It's a heart wreath. And here's another little heart wreath die. This one is a bow builder, build a bow dies. So you can make 4 different size bows here. This is a Cubert quilt die. This is a little bit larger than A2. In fact, it's 4 3/4 by 6. This you can make it's a little gift card pocket you can make with it. Yeah, gift card pocket die. And then here's that Cubert in the A2 size, and this one has a coordinating stencil. So you can die cut this and then stencil over it to add color. This one, what is this one? Happy Summer. This one is Relax. This one is Cheers. Cheers. This one is a Get Well with shadow die. And this, I have 2 of these, so Get two of them. And then here's Love Doodles 6x6 stencil. And Love is in the Air 6x6 stencil. Then let's see, I have some papers here. This is Lumberyard. So this is some like wood grain type papers from Cat Scrappiness. This is, I believe, a full pack. Yeah, I never used this one. I had multiple of these. Crafty Quackas paper pad. So cute. This one is Be My Valentine. This one is Love Doodles Black, and this one is Love Doodles Gold. I used the black, but the gold one is basically untouched. It is. It's brand new. And then I have this. Did I not already put one of these? Yeah. See, I had multiples of these, so you'll get the full one, and then this one that's kind of used up a little. Crafty Quackas. Excuse me. And then I threw in some of these little like pearl jewel stickers I had. These are Dollar Tree, guys, but I figured I'm not using them. Here's some ephemera, some birthday ephemera. Here's some stickers from Doodlebug, mini icons. Here's more. I had a bunch of these, so I kind of had to cut them to fit in the box, but it's more sheets that I didn't fully use of Doodlebug. Should have probably put this in the last box. Too late. It's already here. I wanted to add more, like some stickers into this box, so this is what I put in there. Some school ones. So those I kind of trimmed out so they would fit in the box. And I have this baggie of like enamel dots from Cat Scrappiness, some from Echo Park, some shape sprinkles, matte sprinkles from Doodlebug, some from the Stamps of Life. These were little gold paper clips from, can't see them, from Love from Lizzie. They're really cute. I only used one. Then here's some more enamel dots. I think these were for calls for confetti, and then I don't know where the rest are from. Probably either Doodlebug or Cat Scrappiness. So lots of fun little goodies, and I'll just leave them in that one package so they're not hopefully flopping around loose in the box. Okay. Good morning, Cordelia. How are you, my friend? So that was box, what was that, guys? 10. Just moving right along. Box 11. Let me take a drink real quick, you guys. Box 11 is Easter and spring. Grab everything out here. Yesterday, I think I mentioned yesterday that three of my grandkids came by. The three oldest, the girls, the adults, they think they're adults. The two 18-year-olds and the 17-year-old came by, and they came in my craft room because they needed, of course, something crafty from Grandma. And they hadn't seen it since I put up my pegboard and did some of the organizing. And they were like, wow, Grandma, I know you said you wanted to do this, but oh, that's looking really nice. Oh, Grandma, good job. So I was like, oh, good. I'm glad they like it. It also makes it easier when I'm not home and they call and say, Grandma, do you have? And I can tell them exactly where to go. Like I'll say, go to the Alex drawer on the right side on drawer number 3. And I mean, the drawers are labeled, so they would be able to find it, but it'll help them search through my stuff. Okay, what was this? Spring and Easter? Yeah. So this is Cloudy Skies. Ooh, yummy. I do miss having my daughter living here because she would make sourdough all the time. She had her starter, and so she was always making sourdough bread, and she would make like her own kind of like Cheez-Its, so cheese crackers, but healthier. She would bake them, and she would use that sourdough um, for that. She would make sourdough pizza crust, sourdough. What else did she make? Lots of stuff, lots of yummy stuff. So I miss that. I'm gonna have to tell her to make me some. Okay, cloudy skies, stamp and dies. Then we have this egg, filigree egg die, cat scrappiness. This Easter basket die from cat scrappiness. This says Happy Easter. Yeah, Happy Easter. I have this die set. There's several of them. These dies. I went through a phase where I was seeing everybody do those little picture book dies and make cards and stuff, and so I got them. And I'll tell you, I think I used the apple one. I know I used the apple one a few times, again, because I used to work for a school district. I used the ice cream one, but I don't think I ever used the reindeer or the donut. So here they are, going to a better home. I have this tulip collage and filigree egg dies from Simon Says Stamp. This hummingbird stencil. I have this from Cat Scrappiness, Hoppy Days stamp set, and I have the dies. We have, this one's fun. So this is a row of little bunnies. So it could be like a row of peeps. This is Easter wishes and a bushel of bunnies. And then you have this that says Easter wishes. Very cute. And I have this stamp set that is the Hippity Hoppity. Yeah, Hippity Hoppity Sentiments. And I do not have dies for that. This is the little Happy Easter bunny and die. This one is it is great when they notice. They like, actually, all my grandkids like coming in my craft room. They like playing with my stuff. Like even the littlest one, she's 1, and I have my blending brushes, different blending brushes stored different ways. But I had this one on top of my desk, and she points at it and and she says, "Grandma, play," asking me if she can play with that. Play. So I took him down, gave him to her. She takes them all out, and she knows to grab cardstock, and she just starts blending ink on cardstock randomly. So all of them, from the 18-year-olds down to the 1-year-old. This is the Hippity Hoppity bunnies and dies. This one, so unique is the stamp set, and then there's 2 dies that I had extras of. This is one that I got on the Kendra's Card Challenge design team. This is a faith-based one. Here's one for St. Patrick's Day. It's Woolly Lucky, so it's a little llama. No die for that. Simon Says Stamp, Lucky to Know You. And I have 2. Why do I have 2? Oh, I think one's larger than the other. Let me look. There's 2 in there. Yeah, one of them is larger than the other. So 2 sizes. I don't know why that happened. That's weird. So I have 2 of those. Then I have this Love on a Line from Simon Says Stamp. Hello Sunshine. And then I have this little bunny shaker, Easter bunny shaker dies from Cat Scrappiness. Excuse me. Then let's go through our pattern papers that are in this box. This one, I don't know. I think this came with a little binder I bought on Amazon, and it had these papers in it. I think they're kind of like origami papers, though. I have some ribbon here from Pink and Maine and some shaky bits from Pink and Maine. Then I have this paper pad from the Stamps of Life. I think I used a couple sheets. Now there's my leftovers. Here's Shine collection. I don't think I used anything in here. Yeah, this one's new. Stamps of Life. I used a few sheets in this one. This is the Lath collection. This is really cute for some like little boy cards. I like these little whales. So that's really cute. This was a freebie I got, I think, from scrapbook.com. It's some little like vellum ephemera from Pink Fresh Studio. Yeah, you get all these flowers. I didn't use any of this. This calls for confetti and crafty Meraki, little embellishments. This calls for confetti speckled paper. I used some of it, not too much though. This is some random papers. I think it's a lot of plaids, probably Doodlebug. Same here. So these are just kind of like random papers that I would throw in here when I was finishing. You see here's some, I know this one's Echo Park and there's some ephemera in there. So lots of randomness in those papers. Okay, so that one was box number 11. Box number 12. Okay, this one is Sentiments, Critters, and Love. Okay, so let's take out the goodies and see what we have. Okay, that was a failed mission the way I took them out. Okay, so we have this is Simon Says stamp. This is the B set, and I can, be amazing, be wonderful, be strong. And this is the Thanks stamp set. And this one is Mama Elephant, Lunar Animals. Yeah, no die on that one. This is Simon Says stamp, Hello You, and Tiny Tag Words. If they have dies, I'll show you that they have dies. If I don't show you, it's because it doesn't have any. This is Simon Says stamp, Forever Friends. These are different heart dies from Simon Says stamp, Heart of Roses and Heart of Flowers. This one is Pretty Pink Posh Love Shaker. And this is Simon Says stamp, Heart Sprinkle Wreath. This one is Simon Says stamp, Modern Circle Cutout. These are both Simon Says stamp, Windows to My Heart and Shimmer Burst Background. Why is that in there backwards? I always put the cutting side up. There you go. And this one is Light Ray Heart, which is this one. Send My Love, that one, and Hearts Alive is that one. And then we have this Mama Elephant stamp set. It's a Peaceful Wishes stamp set. This is another Mama Elephant, Hello Friend Wishes. This is a Simon Says stamp, You and Me. This is a Sizzix Circle Sentiments, and this one has different dies you can put the sentiments in. Is it Doris? Darcy's Heart and Home? Darcy's Heart and Home. This is a New Year one. Year of the Pig Ox. This is Spiritual Sentiments from Simon Says Stamp. This is Big U Words from Simon Says Stamp. This one is What You Saying stamp, and it has the dies. So these two go together. So these are Heffy Doodle. And this one I think has the dies too. No, it's just the other one I got dies for. Right? Yeah, it's just the other one. What You Saying Now. Simon Says Stamp, You Matter. Cordelia, if you could only see all the stuff I still have in my craft room. Oh, it's insanity. It is. So I'm trying to be better about, I'm going to try and do the, one in, one out thing. It's hard to do that when you're on design teams because you get stuff. So I don't know. I have to figure out how to make that work. These are Simon Says Stamp, You and On Edge. This one is Clearly Besotted, Hooray for Heroes and Penguin Planner. Clearly Besotted, Hot Stuff. This one's so cute. Look, you could do a baby card, and it's twins if they're having twins. Clearly Besotted, Abracadabra. And then I have some confetti from This Calls for Confetti, some little sprinkles from Trinity Stamps, and this was, I think, part of a kit from Simon Says Stamp, these little like clay bits. Then we have, oh, I missed a die set here. Oh, this was with my Crafter's Companion and this little die set. And I'm gonna try and sell my Gemini too. That's not something I can ship. It's way too heavy. I have these odds and ends and chit chat from Doodlebug in here. Some glitter paper that I got, I think, on clearance. It's supposed to be no shed. Yeah, it is. So some of those. This is more kind of glittery papers, but like this one has polka dots. There was another one. Oh, look at this one. This has a pretty design. So that. Oh, I have this little stamp set from Heffy Doodle. What does it say? I don't even know what it says. I never opened it. It says, howdy there. I have some Crafty Critta foil art paper. These are roses. These are some sunglasses. These foil beautifully, by the way. This is some it's hard work. So there's like tractors and tools and gears. I have some flock transfer sheets in white and black from Simon Says Stamp. I think I used part of one sheet on each of them. It wasn't for me. So that is box number, what are we on? 12. 2 more to go, you guys. The last 2 are just miscellaneous, what I had left after I kind of sorted. Yes, the original Gemini, my friend. It's in the garage, so I can't show you. Not larger one, but the regular size one. I also have my original Big Shot that I'm going to get rid of. What else? I've got stuff. Too much stuff. I have to say I'm super blessed that my husband's so understanding, and he knows if I want something. I have a hard time spending on myself when it comes to clothes and things like that. But I don't necessarily have an easy time spending on crafty stuff. I'll hum and haw. If it's dyes and I mean like stamps and stencils and things like that, I'll spend on them if they're not too expensive. But like bigger ticket items, like when I bought my Empress, I was humming and hawing, and he says, "Well, okay, why do you want it?" And I told him, "Well, I won't have to be cranking, and I have bad hands and wrists." And he says, Just get it." So I was like, "Yay me!" So I'm very fortunate that we're able to afford to get things like that, and that my husband is so understanding. This is this owls set. Um, that one I bought because one of the schools I worked with in the district, their mascot was owls, so I made some cards for them. Here's a Left from Lizzie stamp set. This is from a recent kit, and it has the dies as well. I made a few videos using this one. Then we have this dice from Cherrylyn Designs. It's this nice high-heeled shoe. These are some stencils. I don't know, that came in a package from Amazon. What was in there? I don't remember. This Left from Lizzie stencil also goes with that stamp set I just showed you. It was part of the kit. We have this Crafter's Companion Opulent Swirls dies. How am I doing on time? I'll be fine. Stacked Hearts and Stacked Stars from Simon Says Stamp. I'm with you there. I have, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have 7. It's way too many. Way too many. So I'm getting rid of some. I have this background die, Modern Poinsettia from Simon Says Stamp. I have this other one, it's a star flower background. Stamp set from Colorado Craft Company. This is Us Frames. This is from Dare to Be Artsy. It's a slimline die. It's the Slim Mini Flower Patch die. Oh yeah, a mini slimline die. This is Bitty Borders. I don't remember where I got this. Here's another background. This is the Harlequin background from My Favorite Things. There's a bunch of different dies from Simon Says Stamp. So here's coffee die, little hexagon die, heart, star, this paint palette, and this back here, there's a railroad slider. This is Dare to Be Artsy, Rockabye Baby, and the dies that go with it. This one I got at Hobby Lobby, I think. Be a Warrior. So pretty. Here's another Crafty Stamp Co. set. This one is Crafty Friends. Super cute. Newton's Nook Designs. I think this one was one of Simon Says Stamp's Stamp Timber stamp sets, if I remember correctly. And I just had to have it. And guess what? I never used it. How many of you do that? How many of you do that? This is Alleyway Stamps, Phone Home. And then this is My Favorite Things, Boca Builder. Then we have papers, friends, papers. So there's other stuff here. Oh, I missed a couple of background dies. Hold on. Then we'll go through the papers. Oh, I have this little set of 3, like these border embossing folders. So it's these 3, this polka dot, like this checker, and these waves. Hopefully you can see that. And then 2 more background dies, the Simon Says Stamp Plank background and Falling Rain background. Then I have lots of pattern paper, friends, lots. We have this My Favorite Things black and white dots, reverse confetti, paper bliss. This is just some scraps, probably from Doodlebug. These are some scraps. I think these were kit papers. This is Echo Park paper for sure. Yeah, this is Echo Park paper. These were in a kit, and let me see if these are the ones I think they are. Yeah, they're like watermarked, so you could ink blend over these. See, this one has hexagons. This is like 4 different squares here with 4 different designs. This one is like a wood grain. It's hard to see. So these I just used that piece of that one sheet, and I don't remember where I got these from. Might have been Simon's stamp, maybe. It was probably one of their kits. It's just a bunch of cardstock, I think, that I cut into 6x6, I think. Sizzix Bright-Ons. So these are kind of shimmery papers. These are a little bit on the thinner side, not as thick as most of the pattern papers. And then some Doodlebug Craft in Color, some Lawn Fawn, Fall Plaid, Perfectly Plaid Fall. This is Artful Angel Fantasyland paper. This is some extras again from kits. These were definitely from a Simon Says stamp kit. I remember that one. Extras, I don't know from where. These are probably extras from kits that I just didn't use. Yeah, I can't remember where these are from. This looks like Echo Park. These, what do they look like? Oh, there's some Doodlebug in there. And then some other random papers. Oh, here's the enamel dots and the ephemera and ribbon and paper that were part of that kit. So the Really Dig You kit, that's what's going in this box. All right, guys, that was box 13. One more box to go, friends. I'll definitely make it in time to go to breakfast with my hubby. Okay, box 14. Right? So we buy things and then we just never use them. See, I'm not alone. I'm in good company. Okay, this one, this is where I was just like to the last of all my stuff and just started throwing things in the box. So I'm not quite sure. This is a miscellaneous one too. There we go. Let's get started on our last box. So I have this little stamp set, You Lift Me Up. That one's cute. And then I have this one from scrapbook.com, Best Friends Forever. I have these from Artful Angel. Let me show you. There we go. Cute animals, some barn sayings, and a little barn. And sometimes, so when I'm in a design team, sometimes I'll get the products like this without packaging, which is fine. I don't need packaging. We have this one that's Love Bulb stamp set. This is MFT Sending Big Hugs. Here's an Artful Angel one made for you with $52 in craft supplies. I don't know why I never used it. These I think I got at a scrapbook store that was closing. They're just some, like this is a wood grain. This, what does that say? Love is all we need. And I don't know what that one says. Some more random ones I got at that store that was closing. This is Ooh La La. Love that. Here's the Beach Babes stamp set. Here is the Shine On stamp set. This is a honeybee stamp. No die for that. I have these stitched slopes and hills dies from Simon Says Stamp. This is a coffee cup die, churches, and then these petite butterflies, all from Simon Says Stamp. Simon Says Stamp birthday frame, and then MFT mini fringe and mini tabs foursome. We go to breakfast every Saturday and Sunday. We go out to breakfast. We usually go out to either lunch or dinner on Saturday, sometimes Sunday too, because I just don't want to cook on the weekends. I mean, let's be honest, I don't want to cook any day, but I do. Lawn Fawn stitched borders, Simon Says Stamp scallop stitches, and what was EE stitching lines? I don't remember. But these are all like these little stitched either borders or like to put on the edge of your paper. Pink and Main embossing folder. This is the dotted triangles embossing folder. This Pink and Main is the Sunshine Days stamp set. I have this Gina K Designs Sunshine and Rainbows stamp and dies. Then all the stuff, all the papers. I have a lot of not too shabby tropical hippos with ephemera, outdoor adventures with the ephemera, sweet little bird and the ephemera, tweet and the ephemera, Arctic critters with ephemera. So those all go in this box. Then I have this, what is it? Preppy Brights from Pink and Main. Pop Flowers from Pink and Main. And You're a Blessing from Pink and Main. Then I have some more odds and ends and chit chat from Doodlebug. Different collections. I have this paper from Not Too Shabby. It's a Fresh Summer. Really cute. I also have Cool Treats. I have this Friends Under the Sea from Cat Scrappiness. Watercolor Cuties from Not Too Shabby, and African Critters from Not Too Shabby. And then last but not least, I have this bag of these tools, these blending tools, and these were like the circles to use with your alcohol inks. I don't have the foam sponges. Those go bad after a while if you've already inked them up. So I just threw these in a bag. I don't use them. These were the first things I bought for ink blending, and shortly after I bought them, all the blending brushes came out, and I like the way those blend much better. So these will go in that box. Okay. People laughed at, it's the truth. It is the truth. Oh no, I think it's your internet because I'm looking, Carol, and mine seems to be okay. Hopefully. Let me look. My hand looks okay. I do. I take a break whenever I can. And my husband's not like, oh, I have to have dinner when I get home from work. You have to make it. It's he will if I tell him I'm not up to cooking today, he'll say, okay, what are we gonna do? Let's go eat something. Do you want me to pick something up? Do you want to go buy it? So he's easy peasy, and he eats anything and everything. So it's not a problem. I'm the picky eater. I don't eat seafood. I don't drink coffee. What else don't I like? I don't know. I'm the picky eater. Yeah, mine's been behaving this morning so far. Okay, guys, that's all my boxes. That was box 14. So, as I said, um, if you're interested in any of the boxes, shoot me an email. My email is, why don't I write it down so I could put it on the screen? I should have thought of that, and I did not. All right, here's a scrap piece of paper. My email is Yvette Olea Creates, no spaces, at gmail.com. So if you're interested, well, that's tiny writing. If you're interested in one of the boxes, I'm going to zoom real quick, guys. There you go. If you're interested in one of the boxes, shoot me an email. Let me know which box or boxes you'd like. I'll confirm by emailing you back that you were the first one to claim that box and give you my PayPal information. Once I receive payment in PayPal, I will ship that box the next business day. These are the priority mail flat rate boxes, so they usually take 2 days to arrive, usually. I think one time it took 3 days, but that's okay. That's not bad. So I'm gonna let you all go. It's 8:01. I'm sure my husband is chomping at the bit to go get breakfast. He usually gets up, well, he exercises every day. He wakes up early in the morning to go to work, and then he exercises before work. And you would think he takes Saturday and Sunday off, but he does not. He gets up, gets on the exercise bike, on the rowing machine, does other exercises. So I know by 8 o'clock he's ready. He's done exercising, showered, and ready to go have breakfast. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go have some breakfast. Okay, friends, I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be on a live hop tomorrow for the Kendra's Car Challenge 19. So I'll be there. I'll be here tomorrow afternoon, I think. What time am I on tomorrow? I think I'm at 3 or 3:30. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day. And thank you for keeping me company yesterday through all the bad internet and this morning. Have a great weekend. Bye.